Hello, my wonderful friends. If you're a man over 60, what I'm about to share could dramatically change how you think about your prostate health and potentially save you from years of discomfort, disrupted sleep, and unnecessary medications. Many men are unknowingly sabotaging their prostate every single day through simple, repeatable habits. I'm Dr. Alicia, and today, on Dr. Alicia's MedTalk, I'm diving deep into the 10 most dangerous daily habits silently enlarging your prostate and how you can turn it all around with just a few practical changes. You may be waking up multiple times during the night to urinate, struggling to fully empty your bladder, or feeling like something just isn't right down there. You're not alone. These symptoms are often brushed off as just getting older, but what most people don't realize is that the rate and severity of prostate enlargement are heavily influenced by daily lifestyle choices, not just age. The truth is, I've seen men in their 80s with healthy prostates and minimal symptoms, and others in their 50s suffering due to years of accumulated inflammation and overlooked behaviors. So let's explore what's really going on and how to fix it, starting with the most common but harmful habits. Habit number 10 is one most men don't think twice about: not drinking enough water. It might sound counterintuitive, especially if you're trying to reduce bathroom visits, but underhydration is silently fueling prostate inflammation. When you drink too little water, your urine becomes concentrated and acidic, irritating your bladder and your prostate, which sits directly beneath it. Dehydration also reduces your body's ability to flush out toxins efficiently, contributing to systemic inflammation and increasing your risk of an enlarged prostate. Worse still, medications common among older adults often have dehydrating effects. The solution: hydrate intentionally throughout the day. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Aim for pale yellow or clear urine, and space your water intake to avoid overloading your bladder all at once. Even mild dehydration can slowly erode prostate health, so sip often and consistently. Now let's move on to habit number 9. Prolonged sitting. Especially after retirement, it's easy to spend long hours in a favorite chair, watching TV, reading, or simply resting. But remaining seated for hours at a time applies constant pressure on the pelvic region, impairing blood flow to the prostate and weakening pelvic muscles. This can make it more difficult to fully empty your bladder, leading to residual urine that irritates the prostate further. Even just standing and walking for 2 minutes every half hour can significantly reduce this pressure and stimulate better circulation. Don't underestimate the power of short, consistent movement. Next is habit number 8. Overconsumption of caffeine. While that morning coffee might be a comforting ritual, too much caffeine acts as a bladder irritant and diuretic. It increases urine production and stimulates your bladder muscles, leading to urgency and even leakage. For men with enlarged or sensitive prostates, this can make symptoms worse. Caffeine can also constrict muscles at the bladder neck, making it harder to fully empty, creating a cycle of irritation and inflammation. While you don't have to give up coffee entirely, limit yourself to 1 moderate cup a day and consider switching to decaf or herbal teas afterward. Your bladder and your sleep will thank you. Habit 7 is all about your plate. Eating too many spicy and processed foods. These foods, especially when consumed regularly, can lead to chronic low-grade inflammation that affects the entire body, including your prostate. Ingredients in spicy foods like chili peppers and hot sauces can irritate your urinary tract. Meanwhile, processed foods, think chips, frozen meals, and deli meats, contain preservatives, high sodium, and unhealthy fats that disturb your hormone balance and promote inflammation. A healthier approach involves shifting toward a diet rich in natural anti-inflammatory foods such as leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon, berries, nuts, and olive oil. A Mediterranean-style diet supports overall hormonal balance and keeps the prostate in check. Coming in at habit number 6 is one you might be guilty of without realizing: holding in your urine. We've all done it, stuck in traffic, caught in a meeting, or just too lazy to get up, but consistently delaying urination puts undue pressure on both your bladder and prostate. Over time, this can lead to bladder stretching, incomplete emptying, and stagnant urine that promotes infections and irritates the prostate gland. As we age, our bladder muscles and signals weaken, so ignoring those signals becomes riskier. Pay attention to your body. Make timely bathroom visits a priority, especially if you're already dealing with urgency, nighttime urination, or weak flow. On to habit number 5. Smoking or being around cigarette smoke. This one is particularly dangerous. Even secondhand smoke contains chemicals that harm blood vessels, reduce circulation, and increase oxidative stress, all of which can lead to prostate inflammation and even cancer over time. Smoking also depletes the body's natural antioxidant defenses, which are vital for repairing tissue and reducing chronic inflammation. If you smoke, it's never too late to quit. Within weeks of quitting, blood flow improves, inflammation subsides, and your prostate begins to heal. If you don't smoke, avoid smoky environments altogether. Habit number 4 is skipping routine doctor visits. Prostate problems often develop silently, and without regular checkups, many men miss the early warning signs. This delay can turn a minor issue into a chronic condition. Annual visits allow your doctor to monitor changes in size, shape, and PSA levels, prostate-specific antigen, helping you detect inflammation, infection, or abnormal growths early. A quick digital rectal exam and a simple blood test could save you from years of discomfort or worse. Don't let embarrassment or procrastination put your health at risk. Be proactive. Your future self will be grateful. Habit number 3 is excessive red meat consumption. High intakes of red and processed meats have been linked to increased inflammation and prostate enlargement. These meats are often high in saturated fats and preservatives that contribute to hormone imbalances and oxidative stress. Digestion of red meat also becomes less efficient with age, increasing pressure on the digestive system and pelvic organs. Consider replacing some of your meals with plant-based proteins, legumes, and leaner meats like chicken or fish. Cutting red meat to just once or twice per week can lower your inflammatory markers and ease symptoms significantly. Habit 2 is one that's increasingly common: carrying excess belly fat. This isn't just a matter of vanity. Visceral abdominal fat acts like an inflammatory organ, pumping out cytokines that irritate your prostate and suppress testosterone. The hormonal imbalance and increased physical pressure on the bladder and prostate from belly fat can worsen urinary symptoms and raise your risk of both BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, and erectile dysfunction. Thankfully, you don't need to lose 50 pounds overnight. Small, consistent changes like cutting out sugary drinks, walking daily, and controlling portion sizes can lead to lasting improvements. Even a modest reduction in waist size can dramatically reduce prostate-related pressure and inflammation. And finally, the most dangerous habit of all: unmanaged chronic stress. This silent culprit flies under the radar but wreaks havoc on prostate health. When you're constantly stressed, your body produces excessive cortisol and other stress hormones, which increase inflammation, suppress immune function, and create hormonal imbalances. These effects cause the pelvic floor muscles to tighten, restrict blood flow to the prostate, and contribute to swelling and discomfort. Stress doesn't just harm your mind, it tightens your entire pelvic region and makes urinary symptoms worse. The good news: you can manage stress. Incorporate short, daily breathing exercises, stretching, gentle physical activity, or even just 10 minutes of quiet time. Regular laughter, meaningful social interaction, and quality sleep also play a huge role. Managing stress not only helps you feel better emotionally, it has measurable, physical benefits for your prostate. So now that you know these 10 dangerous habits, the real question is, what will you do about it? Will you hydrate better? Will you finally cut back on caffeine or red meat? Will you take a break from sitting every 30 minutes? Will you book that long overdue doctor's visit? Remember, you don't need to do it all at once. Start with one change this week, just one, and build from there. Each step matters. These aren't just feel-good tips. They are evidence-based, medically sound strategies that can dramatically improve your quality of life. If you're over 60, this is the time to act. Don't let your habits silently enlarge your prostate while you ignore the symptoms. Make the conscious decision to fight back with hydration, movement, good food, less stress, and proper medical care. And remember, you're not alone. On this channel, Dr. Alicia's MedTalk, we are committed to helping you stay informed, inspired, and in control of your health. With the right habits and a little consistency, your body has an amazing ability to heal and thrive even at 60, 70, or 80. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Dr. Alicia's MedTalk, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Let's take charge of your prostate health together.